the boys. The ones who gave me the cold.
But they didn't have the cold anymore.
Doesn't matter. Those are cootie bugs, those ones.
They're little petri dishes. Gotta roll with this. Just
and Jean-Luc does have a cough all the time. All the time.
He does pretty much have a cough all the time.
Happy Sunday.
Sunday.
I hope everybody has been enjoying the weekend. I hope the weather has been pleasant and enjoyable. And we're happy to see you all today.
Yeah.
I hope we're feeling beachy because we've gone above and beyond our beachiness today.
This is Coastal Cottage Raid Train. And I'm trying to find a subway. No, there we are. Trying to get the iPad all ready to roll. And we're just
moving on. No,
we're just hanging out, waiting. Cottage. Raid. Have we already been rated? Did we just get rated already? I think. Oh no, Charming Appeal. Okay, she's still on. We just have a lot of people in the room right now.
Everybody's anxious. I don't like to hear that.
In the room already. Well, we appreciate that. We really do.
We're happy you're all here.
You can see I did get a little bit of sun. I'm not completely pasty white.
She went to the beach. Well, we went to the beach with the boys on Friday, and we had a lot of fun. She played in the water.
I did. I played the
Melissa frolicked.
I frolicked in the water. That's true. It's probably why I'm sick. Because I frolicked.
What it is, you were frolicking, and your body doesn't know how to handle that.
It's like, what? What is this? This is weird. No, the youngest, Elton and I, we
were wave jumping.
We were jumping through the waves, and I will say Jean-Luc and I usually are more bonded than Elton and I are. And so it was really fun that I got to spend a lot of time with Elton.
And I had a blast, and you had a blast, and Jean-Luc had a blast.
Yeah.
I know I had a blast. Here
we are. All right.
Well, welcome in, everybody.
We appreciate it. Hope you had a great show. Got lots of amazing things from Charming Appeal. And anybody else you've been following today, I know Frugal Noodle is after us. So we appreciate all of you for popping in. We're going to get right to the givey because we try to move along pretty quickly, although I'm running a little slow today because I have a cold. Whatever. So maybe I won't be Speedy Gonzalez today. All right, we are going to give away one of our heather stems. We have lots of amazing greenery in the Buy It Now. We are typically known that we have lots of great greenery. We have over 200 items in the Buy It Now. So you can always check that out. If you don't win one, you can get one. They're pretty inexpensive.
I don't know if anybody's noticed, but I think Melissa's been painting again.
Oh, might have some paint on my hands.
You should see the mammoth thing she's been working on this week. It's a big one.
I was just noticing that the pink is a nice pop in the other room.
It is a very interesting pop. I was not expecting pink.
And there we go. I can allow Walnut Cottage to mod now. I figured out how to do that on the fly.
There we go.
So, all right. I only know of one item that has a pre-bid.
I'm gonna check now.
Sue's gonna try and help with that.
Let's see what we got.
All right, this is the giddy that's going right now. And this is the little lantern. It is vintage. Look at those beautiful feet. And the patina. It does still have its wick. It does not have its globe anymore. And while we might have other globes, I actually kind of really liked it without the globe. Melissa Gom and ACL, thanks for the follow. So we'll get a little spin and we'll get that one going.
Hi. Trying to fit a few things over here.
I mean, I can just grab them if they're just right there, unless they're pre-bids.
Pre-bids?
Oh, we didn't see pre-bid. All right.
They're pre-interests.
So anyway, I really like this piece. I almost didn't grab it. I almost didn't grab it today because
pink one.
It's got purple flowers in it. I know that. It was right there earlier. Hope I didn't treat it like I did the cherub earlier. I just knocked a cherub over earlier today.
The cherub down.
No, you know what? It might still be on the table in the other room. And Rhonda takes this one.
Rhonda, hope you've had a good weekend.
It is. I see the pink hydrangeas.
Where am I going?
On the coffee table in the other room. we brought a lot of things for this show from our booth. And so they were scattered about. All right. I have a large blue glass sea urchin vase. This is so pretty, I think. Anyway, so you just knocked the camera.
I'm just knocking everybody around. Pardon my big clodhopper feet.
It's a little tight in here. I will say that.
I didn't get everything packed from Thursday night. I've been a little busy and tired and busy.
So this is actually quite large. Measuring tape was over there.
It's about as big as my head.
Yeah, it is about head size.
That work?
It is about head size. It is quite lovely. It is about 8 inches tall. And Zach Q, thank you for your first purchase with us. We appreciate it. And this is our pink. This is blown glass. You can see the pontil. Ignore the tag that was from our booth. But it is a ruffled urchin-like shape.
I feel like it needs a little bit of bath.
I might need a bath. We had this in our booth, and I had staged it with these lovely hydrangeas. These hydrangeas are in the buy now. Coastal was fairly easy to pull together, I will say, since we are in Jacksonville, Florida.
We've done a lot of coastal over the years.
We have done. We actually don't have a lot in our booth right now, honestly, but and a lot of our coastal sells pretty regularly in them.
Holy how! First purchase, give a welcome.
So much. And we have
well, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in.
All right, we have this beautiful Lenox shell. There's your Lenox seal. The measurements are in the description. I did make sure to put the measurements in the description. So, Sue, what would you put in here? M&Ms?
Always with the M&Ms. It's a white background, so maybe something more colorful like a Skittle.
Our booth. Oh, you're moving back to St. John's. Awesome. Applesauce. We are in Linen and Rust in Orange Park. We have the big back room. And Tagler. Thank you so much for your first purchase.
So come on over to Linen and Rust. The big changes are afoot.
That is Orange Park. So there's some interesting happenings coming up, but we are not allowed to speak about them just yet. So this is a beautiful Lenox serving dish. There's your Lenox. I guess I have it upside down. I feel like I'm going fast.
Definitely come and visit. Come and see what we got, what the rest of the store has. You've got my pictures over there.
So. Winner, chicken dinner. It is Faith and Finds.
Woo! Welcome.
Faith, kitty.
Send a little greenery out your way.
Emily, wow. Thank you so much. Oh. Round off my last Lenox piece. This is beautiful. I haven't seen this shape before. This deep shell like this. I've seen the other ones before, but I haven't seen this one. It really is exceptional. You see, it's about 2.5 inches deep. It's got that lovely shell.
That one might be good for the chocolate. I like.
You can serve yourself some chocolate chips out of here.
There you go.
Never have too much greenery.
Never have too many chocolate chips either.
Well, that's true. You know, I was in a chocolate kind of mood, and I stole some of your chips the other day.
They were good, weren't they?
They were good. I see you didn't even go for the
dark chocolate.
Emily,
always dark chocolate.
Emily gets that. You didn't even go for the Nestle's. You went for the what is it called?
I buy the good dark chocolate.
Something that fancy deserves bonbons.
Ooh. Ooh, bonbons.
Let's see. And more previous. But I need to
bonbons over at
all grab stuff, Sue. I've got. Huh? Oh, you're getting the dogs.
No, I was gonna check out which chips I have.
Oh, the Kadira, or yeah. I just couldn't think of the name. All right, this is a signed Karen Key.
Oh my God.
This is limited to, this is 165 out of 100. You can see down there. Here's the information on the back. So framed and matted professionally. It is a signed Karen Keen.
Apparently, it was gifted to one person to another because she put a little memento-y thingy on the back. So I don't know.
Yeah, right there.
So I love it when people gift something and then put a nice little something on there.
And Rhonda's taken that.
It's got some good taste when it comes to the crabs.
Now, if you've been watching us, you know that we've been going through the other resellers lot that we purchased, and these were part of them.
Yes, they were.
So this is, oh, you're a Cancer, cool.
Nice.
So this is another signed Karen Keen. Make a nice little pair. Or individually.
But they are very pretty. Ooh, 50 next month. Happy birthday.
Well, we're beating you around the earth. Walnut Cottage takes that. And thank you for such a lovely event that we are having. All right, we have this bowl. I think it's so pretty. It is a little bit lighter weight than a lot of ones, but I love the peach. Makes you definitely feel like it was from the 80s, early 90s. It's got a nice deep shell.
Figure out a way to celebrate your birthday here on Whatnot.
This can definitely be a good tuck some, Butterfingers away in this one.
Oh, I like how you're thinking big.
The lid, yeah, those come in little packages.
So Snickers, all them little mini bite-sized ones. Oh, I like what.
Sue is the M&Ms, and I am the Butterfinger girl.
We do love us some good stuff. How come you keep joining? It just kept saying you're joining, you're joining, you're joining.
Who are you?
You.
Mine says Sue. I don't know.
Yours says Sue?
Yeah, Sue Wilson right there.
Well, that's weird. Mine keeps saying it's very bizarre.
All right, we have a Fitz and Floyd. This is the, I'm going to have to look it up because I can't remember. It's the Oceana Conch. So this is the teapot, and then we also have the sugar and the creamer if you want the whole set. So it has no damage. There is your Fitz and Floyd. Really pretty piece. I thought this was the first thing I thought of when we knew we were doing the coastal cottage.
Because you can't get more coastal than that.
No.
Everybody likes finding a good old shell on the beach.
These are worth a pretty penny on eBay if any of you are resellers. You should still be able to get your money back on the set.
Might have to try. Oh, no, never mind. I won't be trying that.
I think Georgia.
Oh, George got a good one. Georgian, you way to go. You're going to love it.
Awesome sauce. Thank you so much for your event and your first purchase. And here is your little creamer. How adorable is that? Even if you don't love the teapot, the little one, it's so cute. Look at it. Just look at it. How cute is that? I think it's just adorable. No damage. It's in perfect little condition. I think the little shell is just so cute. I love the texture variety. See, this has kind of got that smooth shell, and this has got this kind of wrinkled shell. And Georgianne takes this one also.
All right, Georgianne, thank you.
And where would you be without the sugar dish? Completely different shell type. It's such a pretty series. Such a pretty series.
They seem like the same kind of a shell.
See?
Spiky looking.
They're definitely different shells.
All right. I don't know my shells so well. And I've seen so many this year.
And Georgianne takes this one also because you need the whole set.
Because it's beautiful that way.
All right. How about an urchin? This is a really lovely urchin. It has a little bit of an opalescent glaze on it. Not super huge. I would say more of a luster maybe than an opalescent. Probably more of a luster. It's got a bright sheen on it. It feels very oceany.
I think it's kind of a luster.
So is everybody just hanging out with their whatnot friends today on this lovely raid train?
Raid train Sunday.
This is Shore by Shoreline. I forgot to say that. I'm sorry. It's a beautiful piece. And a willow.
Oh, Soup says one
with us. Willow. What's going on, Zoe, that you gotta be back here with me? Dog suddenly under feet. Wasn't expecting that.
Oh, this boy I've had for years.
Yeah, he's really sweet. He actually used to sit on the side table in my guest room, but that has recently been taken over by a galaxy light, I guess, that my grandsons, when they stay over, they like to put the galaxy up on the ceiling.
Now, this one, I haven't ever been able to find a maker on this one. It has like an L on the back.
He's really beautiful.
Not in there, but I don't have any idea. But he is fabulous.
He really is.
Always wanted him to find.
He even has really good eyelashes. I don't know if you can see them very well, but he even has really beautiful eyelashes. He's just a really good piece.
Emily scoops this little feller up too. Emily, are you a coastal person, or you just want to redo everything in the house coastal?
So I have some English liquor bottles. Who doesn't need some English liquor? Too bad they are empty. But they are. There's your English liquor label there. There we go. English liquor label. And it tells on it, etched into it,
We did change our name.
Kind of liquors are. We did. It's for legal reasons that we're not going to go into today. If you follow us on our regular Wednesday and Thursday night shows, you'll catch it. But
all right, these beautiful little gin bottles. I would love to just have those thrown in and just turn to look like a beach glass.
When I got them, they were sitting in the window of the kitchen. And with the light, the sunshine coming in, they're so pretty. Especially because they've got that lovely etching of the ingredients. And the rose petals of dust takes that.
All right.
How are you doing, Jan? All right, here's an old ball jar. I mean, it opened ever. Oh, that's interesting.
What?
It must have been a solar.
A solar light?
I didn't know.
That's bizarre.
So anyway, it has number 1 on the bottom for those of you who need to know the numbers. And it's full of shells and these little glass beads. It's a really pretty kind of mermaid collection look.
That's funny. That was a solar light. I don't even know where we got that one at.
I do. It's the same one we got all the chenille.
Rusty.
So this one, yep, this one's been sitting in my, I guess my other living room on the shelves. I have sort of an apothecary cabinet, and it's been sitting on the shelf, and I guess it'll go back there. This one I love. This is full. It's huge. It's a huge jar. This one is 9.5 inches, and it's full of beautiful shells. I love those button starfish. You can see all the different kinds. Got a nice.
All of these shells are from the reefs of where is it? Philippines. That's where all these came from. I remember the house that these came out of.
These are some great crafting shells too, if you want to craft with them.
That's true. They are good for crafting, or they just look beautiful.
Especially the button starfish. You don't see button starfish very often.
And Georgianne gets the starfish jar. Why that starfish?
All the
Dollars. Sand dollars is like things.
That's what I kept meaning. I kept saying starfish, and I did mean sand dollars.
Because I keep seeing the star.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so we bought a huge collection of green glass and uranium glass. And yes, uranium glass is green, but this emerald green, a lot of Hoosier glass and stuff like that. And we're going to do a pop-up soon from the booth, and you'll get your chance to shop those pieces pretty soon because they all went there. We've been selling a lot of them, but this little shell dish I thought was really lovely. That is an anchor hocking. It's an anchor hocking.
Okay.
For our Shellorama. Look at a piece of vintage glass.
All right, that one's going to the booth back with all the other greens.
All right, this is from American. I can never pronounce it. Atelier, Atelier. This is by the sea, and it's labeled as ironstone. Obviously American.
It's just pretty.
Obviously American ironstone.
Chinese ironstone.
Oh yeah, I guess it would be Chinese. Not English. We'll just go with that.
Looks hand painted.
It does.
I'll give you that.
I'm very familiar with the company. I can never pronounce it, but I'm very familiar with the company. It's a pretty high-end company. And Willow. All right, and I have another little jar of shells and a little ball jar. And this is the 2-part. Pops right off. Nice and rusty crusty for your shell collections.
Pretty shells. Ooh, this one's got a really cool shell right in there. You're a shell person. I like shells. Who doesn't like shells? Oh my goodness, she's bringing out the big mama. All right, these will save for later.
Who needs a tower of
shells? Holy moly.
In a topiary? This would be great at Christmas, wouldn't it? Put a pretty red bow on top. Maybe wrap some fairy lights on it.
A little space anyway. It's monstrous.
It's not monstrous. It's just really tall.
Well, it's very tall.
It's about 2 feet tall.
She's really trying to kick my butt with the shipping, but I can do it, man. I can do it.
I'm trying to challenge his packing skills.
I have to go and pick up a box to ship off a tennis racket, so I figure I can pick up something for that one.
Sue's Andrea Agassi tennis racket sold for over $300 this week.
It did?
That was in that box of one of the many totes from the other vintage person.
This price on
the Stu. Great price on that.
I will make sure we get that one out safely to you.
All right, this is a Olio Giuliano. Olio Giuliano. That's what it says in there, and it's full of shells. We did not make it that way. It came out of that green glass household. It's probably the homeowner's many years of collection of shells.
You want this back?
Yes, please. Hard to spin without it.
I had no problem spinning.
Let's see. And we're moving on. All right, we have these a beautiful set of 4 starfish napkin rings. They're so pretty.
Did those come out of the collection this week?
Yes. No, these came out of. Oh yeah, they did. The green glass house.
Oh, green glass house.
Green
Okay.
glass house. These are really beautiful. We had them staged with the Fitz and Floyd Oceana set in our booth up until earlier this week when we started pulling things for the show. They're really pretty. The beading and the gold is really lovely.
Fancy. They're so fancy. In Texas, do you?
Nice buy. All right, we have the 9-inch Antheil pedestal. If anybody needs us to run anything we've already run, just let us know. These are from Lancaster and Vintage. They have that beautiful scalloped top. They look really pretty with all kinds of greenery. I particularly love the lemongrass on it. It also serves great as a candle holder. So if you want to put your candle up there with a candle ring, it's really nice.
Nope.
I was going to hit the wrong one. Oh, man, I forgot to add that one somehow. Whoops, let me bring it over.
Did you do the little glass scallopy dishes?
Oh, no, I didn't write anthill. I wrote Antheil. Thank you.
And then I have one for this one right here. One of the white risers. I should probably get you one.
I got it. Oh, I thought I had a riser right there. Where did it go? All right, here is the Antheil. Oh, right there, Sue.
That one's got a name on it.
Well, we can still show it. Honeycombs, thanks for the follow. We have 5 more minutes, so if you guys want us to show anything else, by the way, if you like the lemongrass, you can pick them up in the buy now. All right, we have 2 of these available. These are beautiful, beautiful. Crystal. Are they crystal or are they glass?
I think they're crystal, but I'm not 100%. I got a lot of interest. It's got a good ting to it.
Got a good ting. Anyway, really lovely.
I think
from
when
either
I
side.
they were crystal, but I forgot who it was. And I don't have any markings on them. But I think they're doggone cool.
You would definitely throw M&Ms in that one.
Oh, heck yeah.
That's a nice deep one for some M&Ms.
That's just a sit and chill kind of a bowl right there.
It's the kind our grandmother would have had butterscotch in.
Exactly. See, everybody likes candy in a bowl.
That's right.
Definitely grab that one.
Well, Jenny Lee, how was your show today? I saw you pop on, but I was not in a position where I could watch. And here is the other one. All right, and we're going to move on. All right, this is our white pedestal. It is also by Lancaster and Vintage. It is 12.5 inches in diameter. It looks good with pretty much any greenery, nice big candle ring. It's a pedestal. We use it all different ways. We sell a ton of these in our booth for a much higher price tag.
Well, no tornado warning is a win. Wow, holy cow! You got some bad weather going out there, huh?
Golly,
I haven't been checking the weather lately. I feel like feel safer without knowing what's going on out there in the world.
Oh, and Vine's going to take one of those. Keep it for a second. We're going to run another Gibby before we go. So here is another Heather stem. Again, these are available in the buy it now.
Oh wow, grounding flights. That's no good.
Just give away. So, all right, here is the second Gibby. And I'm going to run another one of these because we do have a bunch. Sue is making dinner. See, she is making beef stroganoff. And I'm going to go lay my butt back in bed after this. I caught Sue's cold from last week. It's rotten. I'm not a fan of being sick. Well, hey, Michelle. Good to see you in. Barbecue ribs in the oven. Nice. And Deb Pie is taking one of these. I've got another, so I'm going to go ahead and run.
All right, I've got them.
Sue just went and pulled them from the back shelf so she can put names upon them. And there's 38 of you, but only 12 of you in the Gibby. It's a beautiful heather stem.
Ribs. I was thinking about doing some ribs. I'm gonna have to go get some. All right, run that Gibby.
It's running. Gibby is running.
Yeah, but it's time, man.
No, oh, are we ready?
Push that thing.
All right, we are going to go ahead and force the Gibby then, and we're going to head over to Frugal Noodle. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your raid train day, and we will be here on Wednesday and Thursday for our normal shows, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wednesday is vintage and home decor, and Thursday is DIY.
Buying things. Way to go.
Let's see. We're going to see.
You're very welcome.
Winner, chicken dinner. Who's it going to be?
Chicken dinner winner.
It's going to be Rosie's
Rosie.
Boutique. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
Have a great night. Enjoy. Remember, share the love. Give a lot of love.
And we are moving on. And Frugal Noodle, where are you? There you are. All right. Bye, guys. Have a great day.
This is what the most this is.
Thanks, Walnut.
Bye.